Welcome back to Saints Row. Last time, I would say we really established ourselves. We won a turf war, and you know, I think through all of that, Troy and Julius probably gonna check out the Jet Set Radio soundtrack. Also, finally got us a good car. I mean, it wasn't like great when we got it, but we upgraded it, and now it's the Saints-mobile. Alright, so, heading off to our first quote-unquote activity, but it's not really an activity by the usual definition. These are the hitman jobs. Like most other missions, there are... Wow, what the fuck? Well, at least one of them survived. Anyway, though, yeah, like some of the other missions, there are 3 of them. There are 3 sets. However, they don't work like the usual job. We are not actively hunting a single person for every level. So then what are we doing in that case?
I'm glad you could make it. One of my niggas is in trouble and I need you to help. He's got a big court case coming up, and the prosecutor has a whole line of witnesses that could put him away. Well, needless to say, that ain't gonna happen.
I feel like your methods are pretty suspicious.
Each one you can take out.
I mean, typically people do look into the sudden disappearances of many different potential witnesses. Anyway, though, hitman missions in this game fucking suck. You are given a list of NPCs. These NPCs will randomly spawn in the given locations, and you have to kill them with the listed weapons. And excuse me, motherfucker, that was my car that was parked there, and you didn't have to take that direction now, did you? Ugh, people. Anyway, ooh, CD. Alright, so, guess we take a quick detour to pick this up. So the CD collectible, there are 60 in the game, however, there are only 6 rewards, because it's every 10 that you get something. Only one of them will probably be used given the format of this LP, but you probably already figured out what it is if you watched the intro. It's the one that wasn't in Jet Set Radio and was specifically about Saints Row. Anyway, though, yeah, here's Hitman Mission number 2. Let's see, who do you count for? Are you rollers or... Okay, yeah, you're rollers.
Your table is this way, sir.
But only tangentially. I don't think this man has anything to do with the rollers.
Welcome to my
Wong doesn't really seem the type.
Sit down. It is an honor to meet you. It is rare in this country to find someone with your tenacity.
Oh, it's okay, you can use the word psychopath around me, I don't mind.
Specifics about a group of men who have wronged my family. Go and speak to them, but they are not to be harmed.
He heard me wrong.
Now, I don't know Mandarin, but I feel like you might have misled him on purpose so you could shoot him in the leg. I mean, I guess I could be wrong, but I can't imagine it would be that easy to confuse. Anyway, here's our second list of people. I mean, that guy's distinct, I guess, as is Bucky. But yeah, no, for the most... Oh god, unknown too. Well, actually, to be fair, I do know where Jackie is. Though these are kind of the special hitman targets, which are slightly easier in a way because you don't have to wait for them to spawn necessarily. I know one of them off the top of my head and how they appear. The first one on the list has a specific gimmick that, yeah, I already am aware of that one. The rest, I don't remember, even though I did look at the list. But yeah, I don't like the hitman missions in this game because, again, it is randomly spawning. You have to go to the general area it says they're in, and then just kind of drive around until you spot an NPC. Now, there were some distinct ones on the list, but, not all of them were super distinct.
Just come with me.
We'll see what her list looks like in a moment.
If you kill him. Right now, I'm willing to bet you're thinking one of 2 things. Either you're thinking, there's no way I can kill someone who's done nothing to me. Or you're thinking, how am I gonna spend all that cash?
On clothing.
Let me tell you something, sweetie.
And maybe
The
a
second
gun.
thought is going to get you farther in this world.
Yeah, no, don't worry, I read you loud and clear. Anyway, we gotta shoot an old lady. I don't know if I'm going to get around to these. Like, I can almost guarantee you I'm not gonna knock off all of the, Hitman missions in this game. Because, again, it's really tedious, and let me tell you, so, I'll try not to mention the fanbase too much, because the fanbase is, well, let's just say there's nobody who dislikes Saints Row more than a certain type of Saints Row fan, but I will mention, on the wiki, the Hitman missions in Saints Row 2, one of the words does directly link to the Wikipedia article for Dumbed Down, the concept for being better because they're set missions, they're set locations, so you don't have to wander about like an idiot. Anyway, what's your deal? You seem like you're having a problem.
Hey, what's up? Sorry about the mess. Billy here thought it'd be a good idea to skim off the top and, well...
Oh, I can see it's not.
...say he was wrong.
Yeah.
Are you looking for work? Billy used to watch my back on deliveries, but I don't think he's gonna make it in today.
I mean, give him a chance, he might.
I'll cut you in on the action.
Oh, well, if I get his job, then that's cool. Alright, so Drug Dealer is a protection mission. The nice thing is, as established, I'm not the best at driving and shooting, or shooting. But in this mission, the dealer will drive for you, so you're pretty much just waiting for idiots to try to ambush you, like these dorks, and you just shoot them to death. Now eventually you will come up upon the targets, or customers rather. We're not killing these people, and if you do, you lose. But once this happens, you pretty much just wait for people to come in and shoot them to death, until the dealer is ready to move again. And boy, this is an ominous song for this mission. Anyway though, yeah, so, back to the Hitman thing, so... Alright, Hitman missions in Saints Row 2 aren't the best, to be honest, but they're better than this. And the passive-aggressive link to the Wikipedia article for Dumbed Down really did just make me fucking double-take, like, really, motherfucker? The fact that they actually spawn in set locations is dumbed down. You feel smarter for wandering around a map for minutes at a time, doing nothing, until you happen to see one NPC. That's your preference. You think it's better when that happens, whatever. Again, I don't want to complain about it too much, but, oh boy. I mean, look, in general, fan bases aren't always the best. You get a large collective of people together, and sometimes they don't act great. But, oh boy. I don't feel particularly bad about, like, saying this sort of thing. Again, because it's against a nebulous number of persons. But also... I'm mostly talking about the type of person who saw the fact that, you know, Volition got fucking axed by, garbage corporate overlords, and, you know, the certain subset of people who went, oh, that's great, because only Saints Row 1 and maybe 2 were good. Yeah, no, if you're not that type of person, cool. You're not terrible, and you're not the person I'm talking about, but yeah. I don't know. I'm assuming that the type of person I'm talking about would probably just listen like 2 seconds of this and go, oh, what's this dumb bitch talking about? And, you know, probably not checked in at all.
This is gonna be my son's best birthday ever.
I don't get a lot of viewers in the first place. I highly doubt people looking for cool Saints Row kill footage or whatever are probably gonna run across this, so I'm fine. Do I not have an audience? No, but I also don't run into a lot of naysayers either, so you know what? Reverse monkey paw curled. It's technically a better situation. Anyway though, yeah, again, I'm not gonna talk about this too much, but figured I might as well here. What did I even start with? Oh, right, the Hitman missions. All that is to say, I'm probably not gonna finish the Hitman missions. I just don't particularly care for them in this game. And, look, I think it's a bad concept initially, but, like, I'm gonna put the Aphantasia card in and say, do I seem like I could fucking remember mostly normal-looking NPCs? Like, yeah, sure, I'll remember the hot dog guy, sure. If I see him wandering around town and I have the right weapon, it's over for that bitch. But until that happens, anybody else that I run across, I'm probably not going to realize that's a target.
I'm not gonna be pushed around by some punk kid.
It is a bit of a shame, too, because if I remember correctly, the rewards you get for completing the Hitman missions are actually pretty good. That's a thing I haven't mentioned yet because it hasn't been relevant. However, in addition to the cash and respect rewards, if you complete the highest level of a given activity type, you will get some kind of reward. Sometimes it's a new gun, sometimes it's a type of car for your garage, and other times it's just like a permanent boost. Like, am I gonna do that one mission type in this one? There's one that actually unlocks, like, sprinting upgrades if you do it. Again, I don't know if I think it's in this episode. I want to say it is. I guess we'll see after I'm done doing this drug deal. Level 2 is as far as I'm going for now. Oh, pardon me, person I forgot the name of, if I ever even knew it. Sorry, I kinda had to fire past you, but, you know. Look, we live in America. You have to drive on the left side. It's fine. I'm sure you understand. Alright, so we have enough respect to unlock new missions, and we immediately get a call.
Taking apart the carnales ain't gonna be easy.
Yeah, I can't imagine taking apart a drug cartel would be easy. They're kind of notorious for being kind of intrinsically, set into their communities.
Hey man, it's Gat. Now if you think clearing out the road was fun, find me at the church. You're gonna love what I got planned for the Vice Kings.
Alright, well you misplaced your comma, but I think I'll join you later. And one more, of course.
Hey, this is Lynn. Meet me at the arena parking lot. We gotta start making a move against the rollers.
Jeez, we are popular tonight. Well, good for us, I guess. Well, anyway, now that I'm cough totally getting dropped off by the dealer, we can go over here to a different type of hijacking mission. If you're wondering, yeah, if you finish the drug trafficking mission, you do keep the car, and if you want to throw it into the garage, you can. That was me driving. I'll admit it.
Let's cut to the chase. Name's Ralph.
Morning,
My shipping
Ralph.
company is fucked and I need help. I've got a list of shipments from our competitors. You go and rob those motherfuckers blind, you hear me? You keep whatever money you make. I just want those bastards to be hurting. You in?
Oh, so this is a spite mission. Cool. Excellent. Well, I think we'll get along very well, and also, let's maybe not bring my own car along. I mean, look, the Saintsmobile is faster, and would actually be pretty good for a hijacking mission, for being so fast, and probably pretty strong as well. I don't want to accidentally lose it, which was a pretty good idea, on this particular hijacking mission. So, okay, we're on level 1, right? So that means it should be easy, and I mean, for all intents and purposes, it really should have been, but, you're about to see a little bit of, we'll say bad luck. Oh, also, yeah, I just realized, we are definitely running into the mission type I was thinking of earlier. Alright, anyway, there's the car we're supposed to hit a bunch of times, so let's do just that. Bump into him, doing good so far, that's a lot of damage. Oh, where are you going, buddy? Trying to head through the park? Oh, you landed in the water. Which is, pretty infamous for not being good for cars. So... yeah. You can fail these. For reasons beyond your control. That wasn't on me. Ralph, you can't blame this on me. I wasn't the idiot who just drove into a lake. Alright, well, we'll try that again in a later time, and I guess we won't hit the guy as soon, otherwise he'll just fucking drive right into the drink like an idiot, but... on the way, we'll make up for it.
Pretty nice, huh? I was working on that bad boy for 5 months.
You mean like going to school or forging? No, it's definitely the former. You don't seem like you're good at copying anything.
Your injuries are worth money to both of us. Babe, you stick with me and you're gonna be the richest son of a bitch in the ghetto. Nice tie, isn't it?
You move and act like a CDI character. Alright, so here's the insurance fraud mission. Push a trigger. You'll flop over like this. Now, the important thing, of course, is being in an actual scoring area, which is a ways away. On the, kind of sizable run over, I did find a CD. Maybe one of these will be the Sonic Rush soundtrack. We'll get it eventually. Alright, so here we are in the actual scoring area. So, once you're in there, ragdoll to hell and back. So, let's just drop in front of you. You get particular multipliers depending on how you get hit. So getting hit by a vehicle, of course, is gonna be your kinda most basic form of income in these. If you don't get hit by anything, you get kinda crap for money. Like, even at level 1... ah, damn it, I left the scoring area. You gotta be careful with where you move. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, even on level 1, just flopping over is not going to get you anywhere near what you need for actually completing this mission. So, what you want to do is try to stay towards the center, and try to get hit by whatever you can get close to. Again, cars, that's basic. But, there is a witness bonus, so if there's enough people around, you get that. There's also a cop witness bonus, which I believe on its own is better. And yeah, that one was easy enough. Once I actually got going, we got a pretty good, pretty easy victory there. Alright, round 2, however, we're gonna try level 2 out for something a little more significant, so let's drive in. And I was able to make money, go me. Alright, so what do we got? Well, we don't have a lot of people, but oh well. Anyway, like I was saying, cop witnesses, I believe, on their base are more valuable than regular witnesses, so you want to make sure to keep what NPCs are around in mind. I forget if there's a specific getting hit by cop bonus, though, like if you get hit by a police car, is that worth more? I want to say it is. I'm not going to get a lot of those right there. Actually, I didn't get any bonus for that at all. I got the vehicle bonus, but what I'm talking about is a distance bonus. When you ragdoll, you do kinda want to fling yourself. Again, you do need to be mindful of where you are in the circle, because if you get knocked out of it, that's bad. However, if you are well within the circle, you want to get hit and hold the opposite direction from where you were heading. Just fly off into, well, I guess the direction you were hit makes more sense. But, you know, I'm operating under the assumption that I'm flying backwards, so that's where my head's at. But anyway, yeah, the more distance you get, the better. And if you can get airtime, oh, that's worth a lot. So yeah, basically you're looking to get hit by a car and go flying and land, or get hit near, a lot of witnesses, including cops. Pretty simple strategy overall, but all of the insurance fraud missions are chosen at random, so like, I didn't necessarily need to be in this district at level 2, and in fact, this took so long that I now need to move to the next district, even though I only have a minute 45 left. Thankfully though, the game will actually save your time. It will not go down until you're back in the circle, so they were pretty nice about that at least. But yeah, admittedly, I'm not the best at these missions. Though I will say, these are very prevalent throughout the entire— ooh, very nice. The entire series. I want to say that insurance fraud appears in— apparently somebody else is doing insurance fraud too. Oh no, that person's dead. But yeah, I believe this appears in all the games. I don't know about the, reboots, but I can't imagine they would abandon it, because, to be fair, I might not be the best at these missions, but I can't deny that they are conceptually very fun. Like, the goal is just to fling yourself into traffic. It's pretty great. Does it, really stretch the definition of insurance fraud? Sure. I don't think any company would cover what I'm doing right now. It's very clear that I'm doing this on purpose, but whatever. It's a stupid game where you— oh, you didn't let me flop over first. Oh, that would have been really good. What a dick running me over for real. Anyway, though, like I was saying, I won anyway, but yeah, now, conceptually, it's just very fun to just ragdoll everywhere and just get fucking obliterated by cars. Alright, anyway, I guess we're done with that, so let's do one more mission type before we finish up, well, with, free activities. We're gonna do an actual mission, I swear. But first, Crash Course.
Are you crazy, man? The derby's about to start. If you're just standing around out here, you could get really hurt.
You need to get hurt after you're in a car.
Don't mind my brother, he's just being a pussy. Hop in a car, man. There ain't nothing better than smashing cars for money.
So unfortunately, there is only one destruction or a demolition derby in the game, and it's this one. I guess it kind of makes sense. It is strictly a rollers thing. They're the only ones who care about cars this much. Anyway, though, yeah, demolition derby is a very simple concept. You run into cars. You need to hit a car until it bursts into flames. That is— oh, I should have won right there. As long as you are the one who triggered the car's explosion, you will win. Oh, or you'll at least destroy it. Obviously, higher levels make you destroy more cars, but yeah, unfortunately, that's the only demolition derby there is. Look, Altor, I don't know what you're like as a company, but you gotta sponsor more, I don't know, cars hitting each other competitions? Seriously. Or somebody else outside of Altor's dome do it, come on. They're being jerks about it, yeah, you know, never mind. Let somebody else host those, don't let Altor have it all to themselves. Oh man, we're so cool sitting in a chair backwards.
You don't look like much. Then again, I don't look like I have an 8-inch cock, so I guess we're both full of surprises.
You really just felt like slipping that one in, huh? To the conversation, that is.
Don't happen unless you're a professional or a badass. And in King's case, he's both. Hold up, I gotta take this. Aisha! What a pleasant fucking surprise. Whoa, 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 slow down.
Well, you did kind of start that conversation passive-aggressive.
Shit, where's she headed?
It's a very extreme zoom. Something terrible must have happened.
Some motherfuckers grabbed Aisha's sister right off the street.
Shit, man. That's the 6th girl this month. We know who's doing this?
Yeah, the Vice Kings.
No way, man. Kidnapping ain't King style.
Maybe that's Latanya going behind King's back. Don't know, don't...
Alright, well, I'm getting introduced to a lot of different names. I'll get the context later. Yeah, right what I was gonna say. Let's go help stop that kidnapping. Alright, so, Aisha's favor. I certainly did not mess up this mission immediately. The goal here is to follow this guy, but not too closely. It'll be very suspicious if you're up on his ass. So yeah, basically in this case, it is better to be left behind than it is to get too close, because you will instant fail this mission if you get too close for a few seconds. Whereas you do have a decent amount of time to catch up if you fall behind, and it's very obvious where they're going, even if you lose them a little bit. There's a green arrow over him, there's a green circle around them on the map, and they're not actually going too far. Again, certainly I did not do a stupid and follow too closely, and that's why— oops, sorry about that. And that's why I know, that you fail this mission faster. Definitely not. Okay, so yeah, like I said, not too far of a distance to follow.
Shit, tell these motherfuckers all the time they bringing their motherfucking woman. Bitch, get out the motherfucking car now. I'm not fucking playing.
You are not followed by the light of concept of love. That's how we know you're evil. That and the kidnapping thing. Alright, well, don't harm the girls, no problem. I will just shoot all of the people that's not her or anybody else involved. Involved in a kidnapped way, not a kidnapping way. Again, as mentioned before, they are dead as hell. Alright, good song to go to. I'm just gonna hit their car real quick. Alright, motherfuckers, Let Mom Sleep is playing. You are all going to die here. God, against the wall, gee. I'm surprised he lived for so long. I mean, I probably shouldn't keep using the bat. I will die horribly, but I can take a lot of bullets at first. And now, I've got a gun out, so what are you gonna do about it? Die faster? Cool. And I guess to be fair, they'll probably die a little faster than they would if I just smacked them in the head with a bat for a bit. That first guy took a long time.
The guy with the keys with the TNA!
Oh, well, feels like kind of a waste to have this song on, then. I mean, Let Mom Sleep's the cool song, you know? Oh well, so yeah, we gotta go to the local strip club and, you know, shoot the place up if we see any, Vice Kings members. It's nearby, but still, you know, I thought we would be breaking out to this song, you know? You know, if you ask me, it's a pretty heroic song. Oh well.
Let's look at the
Unfortunately, the other thing is, the strip club is also playing its own music, so let's fade this out. I guess you people aren't, worth a Hideki Naganuma. Oop, that's not the button. This is. Alright, yes, everybody out. I'm doing some shooting real quick. Alright, well, you in particular are marked for death, so... You die first-ish. And everybody else follows. There we go. Alright, and now watch as I immediately manage to get lost in this square room. In fairness, I really wasn't paying much attention when I came in. I was kind of, you know, going in guns blazing. Okay, back to it. On the wrong side. I don't know how I managed that. I joke, but I really should have noticed the route I took through a square room. There's not a lot of entrances and exits. It was basically a 50-50 chance I came out in the right spot, and then I didn't. Oh well. Back to the Saints-mobile, and back to their hideout. Alright, so we got the key, and we shot up a joint, which means they're probably not going to be too far behind us. I feel like they're going to want some kind of retribution for this. Alright, so... we're about to rescue people, and that's all well and good. I should have mentioned that we're about to run into the first instance of the, previously unwritten rule. And that's involved with the fact that, I use an RNG for this, to choose the music, and I usually don't cheat with it. But if I ever, hit the same song in a single video...
Hello, this is Stefan, you know me? Yes, of course you do.
I take the chance to use some of the, radio advertisements from this game. Also chosen at random.
Foreign power. Oh, no one said that would happen. Stefan likes that.
So yeah, since I normally wouldn't run into them, given I'm not listening to radio, I wanted to get them in somehow, you know? I'm not going to say they're all funny or anything, but work was put into them, and it is a... oh. You didn't even need to do that! You just decided to fucking throw that guy out for the hell of it, which... I respect the decision. I'm just saying, it was kind of unnecessary. But yeah, I'm not gonna say these are all the funniest ads, but, you know, people put work into them, and they're normally a part of the experience, so I figured I should put them in somehow. I did not think that waste bin would be stronger than this car. My mistake, I guess. But yeah, if you ever hear an advertisement from this game, just know that I rolled the same number I did earlier in the episode, which random.org will do that to you, because as it turns out, random numbers will sometimes repeat, because, you know, they're random. They don't play to your expectations, no matter how frustrating that is. Alright, there we go. Vice Kings Mission 1 complete. So, I'd say that's a wrap for the day. We still have one more respect, but I think next time we'll, excuse me? Okay, I rescued you, but I guess I'm being held up? Were you like a mole or what? Cause, you know, I'm not expecting the world for saving you, but oh, okay. Yeah, you take care of that, thanks guys. I don't know what happened there. Well, she's into it, I guess. I'm more just befuddled. Why did that happen? Again, I didn't expect the world or anything, and you know, I'm not Mario. I don't expect a kiss on the nose, but you know, you could have not held me at gunpoint afterwards. I think that's some basic respect, but okay, well, this'll probably scar me for life, but whatever, it's fine. Everything we do in this town does. Honestly, Stillwater? Kind of a nightmare place to live. Oh well. Let's go back to our shithole house and call it a day. We'll do more missions at a time in the future. We just dipped our toes in this time around, but you know, we took it to the Vice Kings. We'll see what more we can do with them later, and speaking of later, next time on Saints Row we'll do that, and maybe we'll also mess with the other gangs too, get introduced to them as well. Look, we've gotta mess with everybody at some point, so sooner rather than later. This LP used to be one mission at a time, and I'm not sticking to that.
Here we go now.